What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on Cardano ADA token. And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the entire crypto market and with the sentiment of this crypto market for now. And at the end of this video, I will show you my technical analysis and the probable forecast for the price action. By the way, guys, I found new bullish pattern that I missed on my previous video. That is why it is extremely important to watch this video till the very end. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video several days ago, right here, and I've told you that my main assumption is this retracement. We have to have one more leg to the downside, and according to Elliott wave theory, we might break the resistance of around $2, and we might land at the levels of around 1.73 and 1.79 dollars. It is a golden pocket, and from this point we might have a trend reversal. And I found a new pattern that is much more bullish than this one, and I will show you it in several minutes. But for now, let's continue with the total sentiment for entire crypto market. We are on coinmarketcap.com, and for now the total market cap is $2.13 trillion, and it's a 0.5% increase over the last day. And we are pretty much moving sideways during last 24 hours, but the last 7 days is quite good movement to the upside for just several percent for the majority of main cryptocurrencies. So let's continue with Cardano's numbers, and for now its total market cap is $75.85 billion, and its total tradable volume is $2.07 billion. It's down for about 16.37%. So it is quite good volume, especially for this type of coin during this consolidation phase. And let me show you some news related to this token. We are on cointelegraph.com, and right here you can find the explanation from development team why we had this sell-off right after Alonso launch. And let me quote it for you. The team also urged its community to not be overzealous in boarding the hype train just yet, and to be patient with the smart contract functionality in its formative stage. There is a high expectation resting in this upgrade, some unreasonably so. Cardano watchers may be expecting a sophisticated ecosystem of a consumer-ready dApps available immediately after the upgrade. Expectations need to be managed here. So I am completely agree with the development team, because from the fundamental standpoint, Alonso launch means nothing except the new abilities for the Cardano network, and these abilities will be in play only in a matter of several days, weeks, months, and so on and so forth. Because the more people will use Cardano network with their smart contracts, the more value Cardano network will have. So, and let me show you this news. We are on cointelegraph.com, and let me quote you Charles HOSKINSON, the founder of Cardano, and on Friday he said that the winners of what we called the second wave of DeFi were going to have liquidity and interoperability, the ability to move multi-chain and cost predictability. We need governance, we need certification, we need insurance, we need regulation on these things, metadata identity. At the same time, you need to decentralize, he said, adding, the way we constructed Cardano was for that second wave. And there are several notable projects that have smart contracts in time lock or are planning on launching soon, such as Grid, a rewards token redistributing Cardano's ADA back to holders. Liquid, an open source and non-custodial liquidity protocol for interest rate curves. SingularityNet, a platform that lets anyone create, share and monetize artificial intelligence services at scale. And Cardax, the first decentralized exchange on Cardano. So, as you can see, right after the launch of Alonso upgrade, we already have several projects that are already in this smart contracts, and that is why, in my opinion, we will see more upcoming projects that will drastically improve the capabilities of Cardano network, and that is why you can rely on this token and on this network as a long-term investment in your investment portfolio. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, as I already mentioned in my previous video, I've covered this token for quite some time, and I nailed the majority of basically almost all of these movements to the upside, and I predicted this top and I predicted this sell-off. And right here, I don't know why, but I have this gap, and as you can see, I have a breakdown according to Elliott wave theory right here to this top, and I have a breakdown to this movement to the downside. But I didn't cover this part, and I think it was my mistake. And for now, I have a new pattern that might be extremely bullish for Cardano. Let me show it to you. Let me turn off this breakdown and let me show you this. Potentially, we might have this from this top. This is our A wave. This is an extension in our B wave, and this might be higher than the bottom line of this retracement, but it still happens. And this might be the bottom of our C wave. And this movement describes perfectly well the price action, and this might be the very bottom of the retracement. But the downside of this theory that it doesn't correspond with the data from Binance exchange, because right here on Bitfinex we have only two waves, and I mentioned it in my previous video. Let me show it to you on daily time frame. As you can see, we have only two waves. This is our first wave, this is our second, and we are forming the third wave. And with the assumption that this is only the first wave inside the movement to the third one, we have very good targets. And unfortunately, this retracement doesn't correspond with, let me show it to you, with this price action. Because right here we have three waves, and we have to retrace the entire movement from the very bottom, and let me turn on the log scale. We have to retrace the entire movement from this bottom, from the March of 2020 till this very top, and that is why this retracement is still very shallow. We hit only 0.382, but it is still possible that we have this shallow retracement. But it's quite unusual to have this short retracement for the entire movement, and that is why I have some doubts about this layout. So nevertheless, if we will work only with this exchange, it works perfectly well, and in my opinion we have to keep an eye on two major key points. First of all, we have to keep an eye on the level of around $2, $2.03. If we will break it, then we have more chances to have, let me show to you, more chances to have this type of retracement instead of this one, and we will see lower targets. But if we will break this top, the top of the level of around $2.8, then we will break this one. This will definitely indicate that we are very bullish, and we have to hit our targets, and the targets are still the same at 1.618 extension level, at $4.91, and more aggressive target at $7.33 mark at 2.618 extension level. And in my opinion, you just have to be cautious with this movement, because for now we have to hover for quite some time in between these ranges, in between the range of 2.8 and about $2. And when we will see good movement either way with the good volume, then I will do another update. But so far, according to this breakdown, we are bullish, and next price target should be at this previous all-time high at around $3.04, and the major target at $4.91. So from our current price, we might have about 28% to our first target and about 108% to our second target. So I think from the technical standpoint, that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!